Hello! Hence, what if Ariel and Cinderella's prince are cousins? Now, you're probably wondering how I came to think that. Well, it first starts with Cinderella 3 A Twisting Time. When the king was talking to Anastasia about her terrible dancing, he tells her his queen was a terrible dancer, and this was backed up by a portrait of her being a terrible dancer, and the queen looks quite like Ariel, alright? So, and that was in the third Cinderella film, right? Move on to the next year, 2008, and we see which had the third Cinderella, the third Little Mermaid film, and then we see Queen Athena, who was Ariel's mother, and she, like the Queen, had red hair. So, couldn't they be the same? Couldn't they be sisters? Or couldn't they be the same person? Well, let's look at the evidence. Both of them had red hair, they were both queens, and they were introduced in the third films of their franchises. So, are they related? Are they related on the same person? Well, if they're related, if they're the same person, that would make Ariel and Prince Charming half siblings. So, if the theory about Ariel's Queen Athena being half human is true, then that would make sense as to how they're the same person. That would mean that Queen Athena was once a human and got turned into a mermaid, possibly by Ursula. So yeah, but as to if they could be related, well, according to one of King Triton's daughters, Queen Athena was the oldest of several siblings, so maybe the Queen of Cinderella's kingdom could be one of Queen Athena's siblings. And if they were mermaids, then she could easily be a mermaid who turned into a human, so she could marry the king of Cinderella's kingdom. So yeah. And also, Cinderella 3 A Twisted Time was released in 2007, and The Little Mermaid 3 Ariel's Beginning was released the following year, 2008. So maybe the Queen of Cinderella's Kingdom having red hair might have just been the little Easter egg to their next direct-to-video sequel, as well as her having a resemblance to Anastasia. So yeah, another possibility is that maybe in the third Little Mermaid film, instead of dying, Queen Athena was invited on their ship, she got turned into a human, and she went on to marry the king of Cinderella's kingdom, and have Prince Charming. Another piece of evidence for this theory is that the king from Cinderella and the Grand Duke appeared briefly in the Little Mermaid, in the first Little Mermaid. So it's not too much of a stretch to assume that he married a mermaid, whether that be Queen Athena or one of her sisters. Alright, so that's basically the theory. My question for you guys is, are Queen Athena and the Queen from Cinderella 3 related or the same person? Let me know in the comment section below. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!